business.
What you got cooking on today's episode?
Well, I got some interesting stuff for you folks out there.
Well,
Yes,
shit,
sir.
let me hear
Yes,
it.
sir.
What
some
you got?
knowledge.
What you got?
Some very good knowledge for people and maybe some enlightenment. I don't know. We're gonna find out though.
Okay.
You heard of the Emerald Tablets, right?
Yeah,
You
it's
heard
been a
of
long time, but I've heard about them. Yeah. Why? What you got on them?
What? I guess. Well, I don't think a lot of people have heard of them actually.
No, hell no.
But boy, these tablets right here are crazy.
All
All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into it.
All right.
All right, so let's start off with Thoth. Well, let me go ahead and tell you what the Emerald Tablets are.
Okay.
So these are tablets, really. These are Emerald Tablets. I mean, exactly like the
way
name
it sounds.
says.
Yeah.
But this guy Thoth, or God, or they call him a Atlantean priest king. Right?
Oh shit. Okay.
He's
I didn't know that.
Atlantean priest king.
Mm-hmm.
And what he did was write knowledge and all kinds of stuff on these tablets. And I believe there's 15 of them.
Emerald tablets.
15 tablets, I think. I'll check that later. I'll check that
You'll
later.
fact check
But,
that here in a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
But either way, let me jump right into this real quick. I got some stuff written down for you.
All right.
So Thoth is the most fascinating and complex deities of the ancient world, spanning Egyptian mythology, Greek Hermeticism, and modern esoteric traditions. It represents the principle of divine intelligence, the scribe of gods, and sometimes even a cosmic architect. So this guy, he's got some knowledge, he's pretty powerful.
Okay.
All right, so he's the ibis-headed man. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh yeah.
You seen him.
Oh hell yeah.
All right, so many believe these tablets contain hidden codes or wisdom for spiritual awakening,
Yeah.
DNA activation,
Okay.
and even contact with extraterrestrials. All right, so let me get into the history of these tablets.
Okay.
So according to the story, these tablets were hidden for centuries under the Great Pyramid of Giza. Sometime after Thoth left his position as a king of Egypt. They were said to be kept within the great halls of Amenti,
Okay.
a mysterious place that only specially appointed priests could enter. And it's about to get interesting, watch. So even now, under the Great Pyramid of Giza lies an undiscovered place of otherworldly appearance and the access point to a realm referred to as the Great Halls of Amenti. So for generation upon generation after the earthly departure of Thoth, specific appointed priests of Thoth performed as guardians to the hiding place of his domain. And boy, I know you just heard of that discovery, right?
About
Let me
the
show
cylinders
you.
under the pyramid?
Yeah,
Let me
it's right
see.
here.
Oh yeah.
You just heard about that new
They
discovery,
recently
right?
discovered that a couple months ago.
Yeah, or even about a month or two ago,
Yeah, something
actually.
like that. Yeah.
But man, this dude's already calling it. These tablets are
The tablets.
yeah. These tablets are said to be 36,000 years
I
old.
heard about that. Yeah, they're fucking
And
old.
He's mentioning all this already in there. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah. So you can't just make that shit up. And
Especially
then
36,000 years ago.
36,000 years ago.
Fuck.
And then now they're just, they're finding, science is finding backup to this shit. You know what I
Okay.
mean? It's talking about the great halls of Amenti under the Great Pyramids of Giza.
Okay.
And this is Thoth words right here.
All right.
How I said he had priests guarding his domain and shit. Well, so this he called this the Great Halls of Amenti, which was this underground place under the pyramids. So all right, so Thoth said, "Then be aware, O men of Kim, if ye have falsely betrayed my teaching, for I shall cast ye down from your high estate into the darkness of the caves from whence ye came. Betray not my secrets to the men of the north or the men of the south, lest my curse fall upon ye. Remember and heed my words, for surely I will return again and require of thee that which ye guard. He says, even from beyond time and from beyond death will I return, rewarding or punishing as ye have requited your trust. So, man, a lot of people also say that Jesus, Yeshua, got his teachings from this dude right here.
I've heard about that.
I mean, do you hear that right there? He's gonna about him returning again and shit like that. So you'll find a lot of quotes and stuff that Jesus used in the Bible. Mm-hmm. We're gonna run into them a lot here in these tablets.
Okay.
And it was said that Thoth had it was called the Egyptian mystery schools, and it was said that Jesus actually attended.
What? He was one of the students.
Schools. Like around 1200 BC, the tablets were removed from Egypt and carried to various former Atlantean colonies.
Okay.
Over time, they were taken further and further away, eventually ending up in Central America and the lands of the Maya, where Thoth was known as Kukulkan. All right. So he ended up going over there to Central America, and it's also, I'm going to get into some shit here in a minute, but it said that he was the architect of the pyramids there in fucking Central America.
I've heard about that, too.
Because, the Sun Pyramid is exactly half the height of the Great Pyramid of Giza. Like the base is the same, the perimeter of the base. And so you get all this, you put all that shit together, you come to find that it has to be built by the same fucking architect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
It just makes sense.
Right, so basically the
tell,
architecture matches.
You can tell. All right, so fast forward to the early 20th century. After World War I, an American named Maurice Dorrell, you ever heard of him?
No.
Claimed to have received guidance from Thoth himself.
Oh, shit.
This guidance led him to an ancient Mayan pyramid where he said the tablets were kept. In 1925, Dorrell completed what he described as a translation of the tablets written in the language of Atlantis. So, Dorrell said that I guess he had some type of vision with Thoth or something. I don't know. It don't exactly say, but he said that Thoth led him to the pyramid where these tablets were hidden. And that's how, he ended up breaking these tablets down, and that's how we got a hold of them now and what they said and stuff like that.
I've never heard of that part.
Yes, sir.
That's crazy.
Maurice Dorrell, 1925. Written in language of Atlantis?
Damn.
What the hell? So, all right. Dorrell stated that he returned the original tablets to the halls of Amenti, but kept a copy of his translation. The entrance to the hidden chamber, according to the legend, has remained untouched for more than 3,300 years. And I think now we're just finding them. That's what that discovery is. I don't even know if anybody's been down there yet. Do you know? I think I seen a video.
Yeah, but I saw one that was AI.
I don't know if it was real. Was it AI?
It's probably the same way. Yeah, that shit was AI. I know which one you're talking about, where they're down there and you can see the pillars.
Yeah.
That was AI.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, that was AI.
That shit look good, though.
That shit does look good.
It look good.
Yeah.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so Maurice Dorrell claimed Thoth was actually an Atlantean priest king who brought advanced knowledge to ancient Egypt after the fall of Atlantis. That's fucking crazy shit, ain't it?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna get into some of Thoth's words. These are what the actual tablets said. And it's gonna get a little crazy, so just
work with you.
Just work with me.
I got you.
Bear with me with what they're saying, and then we're gonna break them down because it gets crazy. So And Thoth said, not desired I, but the attainment of wisdom, until on a great day the command came from the dweller of the temple that I be brought before him. So he's talking about some dweller. It was brought to some dweller, I guess some fucking ancient or some smart ass being or something like that.
A dweller.
So,
sound like a bottom feeder. A dweller.
What the fuck is a dweller? I don't know. But check
Whatever
this out.
It is, what you got?
So few there were among the children of men who had looked upon that mighty face and lived.
Okay.
The crazy thing about that is I've read some parts in the Bible where God says that, you know, man cannot see his face. You know, no man who sees his face will live. And you see, there's another connection there to the Bible.
Oh, yeah?
It's crazy. It's crazy. So he said, few there were among the children of men who had looked upon that mighty face and lived. For not as the sons of men are the children of light when they are not incarnate in a physical body. Chosen was I from the sons of men, taught by the dweller so that his purposes might be fulfilled. Purposes yet unborn in the womb of time. Long ages I dwelt in the temple, learning ever and yet ever more wisdom until I too approached the light emitted from the great fire. All right, so taught me he the path to Amenti, the underworld where the great king sits upon his throne of might. Deep I bowed in homage before the lords of life and the lords of death, receiving as my gift the key of life. Free was I from the halls of Amenti, bound not by death to the circle of life. So in these words, Thoth explains that he has now overcome reincarnation. He got
just very complex.
Yeah,
very metaphorical.
He was not bound by death to the circle of life. But, you know, the only reason he was able to obtain that is because this dweller was teaching him knowledge. And he had a purpose for Thoth. That's why he was, you know, giving him this knowledge and stuff.
Okay.
And the halls of Amenti, right? Because you've been hearing that shit. You're probably wondering what the hell that is.
Yeah. What the hell is that shit? The hall of
the hall of Amenti. So, man, it sounds like it's a place where they go and they'll put themselves to sleep and leave their body so that this body could rest, and they'll incarnate in another one, like an avatar. Man, watch, we're gonna get to that shit here in a minute.
Yeah, some crazy shit on.
All right. So he's now overcome reincarnation, right? He has now achieved the ability to consciously incarnate at will or transfer his consciousness into a new body, just like I said, right? All right. So, and Thoth said, far to the stars I journeyed until space and time became as naught. Then, having drunk deep of the cup of wisdom, I looked into the hearts of men, and there I found great mysteries and was glad. For only in the search for truth could my soul be stilled and the flame within be quenched. Down through the ages I lived, seeing those around me taste of the cup of death and return again in the light of life. So he's talking about, like, you know, since he was taught and had the ability to break the cycle of life, you know, he was seeing many people come and go and shit before him. And man, this is just powerful stuff right here. All right, so let me go on. And Thoth said, speaking the word, calling the power deep in earth's heart, the sons of Amenti heard, and hearing, directing the changing of the flower of fire. Watch, check this out, fam. This is crazy. Directing the changing of the flower of fire that burns eternally, changing and shifting using the logos until that great fire changed its direction. Over the world then broke the great waters, drowning and sinking, changing Earth's balance, until only the Temple of Light was left, standing on the great mountain of Undal. Still rising out of the water, some there were who were living, saved from the rush of the fountains. Called to me then the master, saying, gather ye together my people. You hear what this is saying, money? It said, so
yeah, you have to break that down.
Let me go back.
Yeah,
it says, directing the changing of the flower of fire that burns eternally. Changing and shifting, right? Until that great fire changed its direction over the world. So this is talking about the fucking magnetic poles.
Shit, I was thinking the crown chakra, because it's in the flower like a lotus.
Yeah, but he's
talking
talking
about
about
the magnetic field.
The flower of fire inside the earth.
God damn, I would have never met.
Deep in Earth's heart, the sons of Amenti heard and hearing directing the changing of the flower of fire. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Until that great fire changed its direction.
Oh,
and
okay.
Then he goes on to the rising of the fucking rush of the fountains. This is the great flood that he's discussing here. And he's talking about this is how it happened, nigga. Or at least one of them.
Yeah.
But he's talking about when this the pole shift happened, it caused.
Yeah, it's a pole shift. Yeah. That's what I'm understanding. It's a fucking pole shift.
The flower or the fire flower inside the earth. It's crazy ass shit. But he's talking about this is how the flood came to be. All right. So Earth's magnetic field occasionally flips, reversing the magnetic north and south poles. This phenomenon, known as geomagnetic reversal, happens randomly and is not predictable in terms of timing. And we can see evidence of magnetic polarity reversals by examining rocks and shit like that.
Yeah, from the past. I've seen that.
Crazy. So we know that this has happened, and this ain't just made up shit. But it's crazy that he's talking about this in these tablets.
Damn. So, fuck. So he's talking about something that's ancient to us, but I guess that was going on during his time. We're still talking about it at this time. You know what I'm saying? So,
like, damn. 36,000 years ago,
bro. Shit,
and he was talking about a fucking polar flips and shit like that.
That's crazy, bro, because we learned that in school.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers were teaching that 36,000 years ago.
36,000 years ago.
And I still felt all that shit.
And probably even older. This is just when these tablets were written. You know what I mean?
Fuck.
So it happened way before these tablets were written.
Because he's an immortal.
Yeah, he's an immortal.
Fuck, who knows how far back that goes? And he just documenting this shit.
He just documented.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But it happens, man. I didn't write it down, but it happens fucking like 100,000 years or some shit like that.
I see what you're saying. Like history repeats itself.
Yeah, and it's actually happening right now. Our North Pole is starting to shift.
Damn. And that's gonna cause a worldly catastrophe, no?
If it's shifting slowly, I don't think we would have any catastrophes. But I mean, if it just fucking spins inside, that's when you get catastrophes.
Yeah, that's when you get catastrophes. Like fucking oceans migrating and shit, all kinds of
crazy
fucking
shit.
Antarctica unfreezing and shit. The fucking penguins ain't gonna have no more snow.
But the only disruption it's gonna cause us is we'll have to change our GPSs and shit like
right.
that.
North is gonna be south.
It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah,
but, I mean, it's already happened. I think even airlines have already been changing the maps.
Okay, kind of changing their
shit like that. Just
for real.
Working with it. Yeah,
I ain't heard about this.
I'd have to look into that, but I think I heard something like that. All right, so check this out. So his master told him to gather his people and to rush here to Earth because of the fountains and the catastrophe that was happening here at the time. I guess he wanted Thoth to come to Earth and save some of the people here and shit like that, right? He says, "Take them by the arts ye have learned of far across the waters until ye reach the land of the hairy barbarians.
Okay.
Dwelling in caves of the desert. Follow the plan that ye know of. Gathered I then my people," Thoth said, "and entered the great ship of the master. Upward we rose into the morning." So he gathered the dwellers, telling him to take the plan that you know of and go to Earth and take some people with you. And
take some goons.
Yeah,
who the fuck is this dweller? I need to talk to this motherfucker.
Boy, if he's teaching
giving out some knowledge,
and Thoth is pretty fucking.
No fool, huh?
Nah. And the dweller's teaching him. So imagine what the dweller
fucking
knows.
Dweller just sounds like a bottom feeder. Some motherfucker.
What a name, huh?
What a name, a dweller. Like, okay. But yeah.
But yeah, so he's telling them to go to the land of the hairy barbarians, my nigga.
So that's Earth.
Yeah. So
just the
after
nasty people. The hairy, stinky people.
I'm guessing after the flood.
Yeah.
You know, it set us back to the fucking Stone Age. After the flood, we lost all the knowledge and shit that we had here. So that's what Thoth was being sent here to do.
Oh, okay.
But look what he says, my nigga. He says, "Entered the great ship of the master." So he's talking about a spacecraft here.
Oh, shit. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And upward we rose into the morning. It's dark beneath us lay the temple. Suddenly over it rose the waters.
Yeah.
Vanished from earth until the time appointed was a great temple. Fast we fled toward the sun of the morning until beneath us lay the land of the children of Kim. So he's just talking about traveling here and shit until he landed there in the land of Kim, which was Egypt, actually.
Took Spirit Airlines over here?
Yeah, he's talking about his airline trip over here.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Had to pay for luggage and shit.
Had to wait in line, all that shit.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. I didn't know about this. So he was sent here to rebuild civilization after the Great Flood and got sent here for the hairy people.
Yes, sir.
To take care of hairy people.
That's pretty interesting.
Back to the Stone Age.
He's saying this shit fucking 36,000 years ago. You know, and this is already talking about a flood way before the Bible.
Yeah.
And there's other tablets that talk about floods.
All around the world. There's
much older than the flood of the Bible.
That's crazy, man.
And it wasn't even no damn ark that Noah built. Nigga.
It was a spaceship?
It was a circular shape, almost like a saucer.
Like a hockey puck or something?
Yeah, like a hockey puck, nigga. It was never no ark.
So what you're saying is like history kind of repeats itself. Like a certain time passes, a great flood happens.
Yeah, or either they're talking about the same great flood,
or
each civilization
36,000 years ago
is fucking describing it differently. I don't know.
Yeah, of course you're gonna translate it into their own words.
One thing we know for sure is, all these civilizations are talking about a great flood. So that's
very true. Every fucking civilization talks about a great flood.
They just change it up.
There's evidence. They just
So, that's that little video I had right there when he landed in the land of the hairy barbarians.
Yeah.
You gonna have to put that up there, man.
Hell yeah, I'll put that up there.
All right. So he said. And he's talking about now he landed here, right? He done landed in Egypt. Raging, they came with cudgels and spears, lifted in anger, seeking to slay and utterly destroy the sons of Atlantis. So he's saying that these fucking barbarians, when he landed there in Egypt, they just came rushing him when they got off the ship with spears and shit.
I've heard about that. I've heard about this. Okay.
So then I raised my staff and directed a ray of vibration, striking them still in their tracks as fragments of stone of the mountain. So
sent them to the mountain.
No, he says, then I raised my staff and directed a ray of vibration, striking them still in their tracks as fragments of stone in the mountain. So basically, he fucking whatever he had here just froze them. You know, they were all running at them and shit.
But it turned them to stone. Is that what I'm?
No, well, it kept. It stood them still in their tracks, like stones or the mountain.
Okay, man, they just talk too much in metaphor. That should be throwing me off.
Right?
Yeah, but that's just intelligent talk, I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah.
But man, whatever.
That's crazy.
His staff, whatever this staff was, he said directed a ray of vibration.
There's hieroglyphics of him holding a staff, no?
Yeah, he's always holding some type of fucking staff.
Yeah, okay.
And I don't know if it's some type of
weapon.
Some type of weapon. And all right, I'm about to dig into that.
Okay.
I'm about to dig into that weapon right there.
Okay.
All right, so Thoth provides us evidence of a weapon of unknown technology, a ray gun or some type of stun weapon, or the use of sonic or vibration waves that was able to subdue the attackers. Look at him right there. Again.
With his fucking staff.
With that staff, boy. Don't play with that boy with that staff, that Ibis headed.
Fucking throw lightning bolts at your ass and shit.
Alright, so check this out. We got something called ADS, the active denial system.
Okay, I know.
It's a real world crowd control weapon developed by the U.S. military that uses millimeter wave electromagnetic energy to create an intense heating sensation on a person's skin. All right, so here's a breakdown.
Break it down.
What is it? A non-lethal directed energy weapon.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, makes sense.
Frequency radio waves, not microwaves in the household sense. This is designed to cause immediate discomfort so people move away without causing permanent injury. And they use it on crowds and shit, just like,
I know what the fuck you're talking about.
Just like he used on the crowd right here that was running at him. The military has a weapon that
can stop a crowd in its tracks
just
through
like
vibrations.
Just like he fucking described his staff.
I've heard about this. They've even got so in depth with it. They can send voices to someone's head with these. It makes them go crazy.
You're hearing voices, and it could even make you feel like you're on fire and shit like that.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Dangerous ass weapon right there.
Fucking with people from miles away.
Imagine what the fuck.
So we
got that weapon.
Yeah,
ADS.
those weapons exist, and damn, I've seen examples of it being used.
They got a video of this.
Yeah,
you ought to pull it up and put it up there.
Okay. So you're connecting the Thoth staff to this
weapon. I mean, it sounds pretty much the damn same.
36,000 years ago? Motherfuckers were advanced. If they have technology that we have now, they have 36,000
But I mean, don't that sound pretty similar?
Yeah, it sounds absolutely similar.
Exactly.
Vibrations
similar. Vibrations and stunning people, stopping them in their tracks.
Yeah.
To a crowd. And that's what they use this ADS system for crowds, a non-lethal weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And just like he said here, he wasn't trying to hurt them or anything. He just had to stop them in their tracks.
Mm-hmm. From barbarians.
Barbarians.
Charging their ass. I'm gonna.
About to destroy their ass.
He
said, all right, I got something for their ass. Boss.
They're probably like, what the fuck?
Nah, all right. So, hey, that's pretty crazy. Look, there it is right there. I got brought up a picture.
Yeah, that can also cause them to hallucinate.
Yeah.
It can fuck with their head.
Fuck with your head.
Man, I've been wanting to do an episode on something like that.
Real?
Of the discovery on that. One day I'll do it, but it's very similar to what you're saying.
That's a crazy weapon right there.
I wish I would have studied the kind
of... where did they come up with this type of fucking technology? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, where the fuck do you even get this from? That's dangerous weapon, but you don't want that getting into the wrong hands.
Hell no.
You know what I mean? Cause fuck.
Fucking some shit up.
That'll fuck, boy. You know, you don't want that getting in the wrong hands, fam. They better have that shit locked away or something.
Right.
All right. So let's go on to what Thoth has for these barbarians. All right. And Thoth said, "Then spoke I to them in words calm and peaceful, telling them of the might of Atlantis, saying, "We were children of the sun and its messengers." So Thoth never said that they were gods, you know. He always references himself as a son of man or a son of Atlantis, you know. All right, so let's go on. He said, "Cold I them by my display of magic science." That means he fucking. They were like, "What the fuck?"
Like,
you know,
code of magic science.
He basically, you know, they were. What's that word I'm looking for? They were just amazed with what they saw, you know, like his fucking technology. I guess they were like,
his guy with the
what
bird
do you
head.
call that shit, man?
It's just
I can't think of the word. Cold I them by my display of magic science until at my feet they groveled. So basically they were like, damn, what the fuck? Oh, hey, hold up. You know, hey.
That'll set their ass down,
you know,
huh?
Sit down. Hey, let's listen. You know, we gotta listen to what this man says or whatever. Cause look at the shit he is.
And that's him fucking.
What the fuck is this?
And that's him fucking doing low, you know, non-lethal weapons.
Yeah, non-lethal weapons.
They're already bowing down.
And speaking to them peacefully. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Calm and peacefully speaking to them. All right, so until at my feet they groveled when I released them. So he basically told them, "Hey, get up." You know what I'm saying?
Motherfucker.
Hey, chill out.
Get your bitch ass up.
You ain't gotta do all that shit. He said, "Long dwelt I in the land of Kim, long and yet long again, until obeying the commands of the master, which is the dweller."
Dweller.
He said, all right, he said, "I sent from me the sons of Atlantis, sent them in many directions, that from the womb of time wisdom might rise again in her children. Long time dwelt I in the land of Kim, doing great works by the wisdom within me." So, you remember that group of goons that nigga took with him?
Yeah, the 12, no? Yeah,
I don't know how many it was, but the dweller told him to take some people with him to the land of Kim. He says that he sent them in many directions.
Okay.
To rise civilizations around the world, and this is why we're seeing pyramids everywhere. On every continent. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah.
They told them to go do
Mexico.
Go do what we did here in the land of Kim, which was Egypt, and do it everywhere else.
Damn, so those are just his goons. He was ahead. This is just his goons doing his dirty work. He said,
doing the great works by the wisdom within me. All right, so Thoth sent his crew to all continents to kickstart new civilizations based on the same basic architecture, right? And science. These Atlanteans were global, and each ruler put a genetic marker on their humans, which created the different races we have today. So each ruler put a different type of marker in their DNA. That's why you got black folks, you got Mexicans, you got white people, and then you got Chinese, and you know we all have a different look and shit like that. And that's how you know this motherfucker belongs to this Atlantean, this one belongs to that dude, and that's how we ended up with all these different races. I mean, because they try to say that black folks are darker because they were working in the fucking sun and shit like that.
Yeah.
But it don't work like that, nigga. It don't work.
So
like
they
that.
were labeled, I guess.
They basically
know where they came from.
Like you do your cattle. You know what I'm saying? You put a fucking brand on there, and that way when this
fucking cattle, bro.
Hey,
get to mining gold, huh?
Hey, what you doing out of there? Hey,
you ain't mining gold.
Hey, he belongs to that nigga over there.
Fucking, patch
you know what I'm saying? Look at the brand on his ass.
This motherfucker.
And now, I mean, basically, but I mean, it makes sense. So that's how we got all these different races, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because how the fuck did that come to be?
Yeah, that's a question.
I mean, this described it pretty good right there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that makes sense to my eyes. All right. So let's move on.
All right.
He said, Now for a time I go from among them into the dark halls of Amenti
Again. Back to the halls of Amenti.
And the halls of the earth before the lords of the powers, face to face once again with the dweller. Raised I high over the entrance, a doorway, a gateway leading down to Amenti. Few there would be with courage to dare it. Few passed the portal to the dark Amenti. Raised over the passage, I, a mighty pyramid, using the power that overcomes earth force. Deep and yet deeper place I a force house or chamber. From it carved I a circular passage, reaching almost to the great summit. There in the apex set I the crystal, sending the ray into the time space, drawing the force from the out of the ether, concentrating upon the gateway to Amenti. Other chambers I built and left vacant to all seeming, yet hidden within them are the keys to Amenti. I guess he's talking about some forces in the fucking pyramid right here, my nigga. And I've actually heard about some shit like this, that the pyramid sending some type of ray into space for whatever reasons.
There's a lot of theories on that.
Time, space, like how the fuck did he even know about that word? You know what I mean?
Bro, there's shit like that going on right now.
Yeah.
As specific parts of the world, there's energy being shot up to space. And this is stuff that CIA is talking about, you know what I'm saying? But I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's crazy, man, that he's talking about this type of stuff here. All right, look what he says here.
All right. What Birdhead got to say.
Birdheaded.
Birdheaded ass.
And Thoth said, builded I the Great Pyramid.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all know who built the Great Pyramid.
Good old
Thoth said it. Thoth said it, nigga.
Damn.
Builded I the Great Pyramid, Thoth said. Pattern after the pyramid of earth force, burning eternally so that it too might remain through the ages. In it I builded my knowledge of magic science. All right. And hey, this is Thoth saying this shit.
Damn.
So the Great Pyramid is encoded with super advanced technology and mathematics. Let's take a look at some of the wisdom he encoded in here. We could get Earth's circumference and scale
through the pyramid.
Through the pyramid.
Yeah.
I got all these ratios and shit.
Light speed, everything.
Look at this shit. Look, I break it all down. You could put that up there so they could break it down themselves. So you could get Earth's volume, Earth's mass from the pyramid, all this from the pyramid. This is all encoded in there, and that's what he's talking about. You know, he built it in. He put the knowledge and all these codes into the pyramid.
Are you serious?
And we're just now finding out these fucking codes. So only the architect of the pyramid would know this shit, right?
Yeah. He knew what the fuck he was doing.
He knew what he was doing, and he's fucking telling us this shit, nigga. How can you make this up?
It's crazy how they don't speak direct. They make you figure this shit out.
You gotta figure it out, man. But he does that. He did that for a reason.
To filter out people or what?
No, for mankind to come to
to reach a certain consciousness?
To reach a certain consciousness or a time when we could understand what he was doing here.
Okay.
And that's why he put these fucking encoded secrets. And now we're just at a time, luckily, we're alive for this time, that we're discovering the secrets that he put in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you got Earth's circumference and scale, Earth's volume, Earth's mass, the speed of the Earth around the sun, the weight of the pyramid, times 10 or some shit, like times 10 to the 8 is an estimate of Earth's mass. Then you get average land height. So Earth's average land height above sea level is 5,449 inches. Inches equals the height of the Great Pyramid. You see, he put all kinds of fucking secrets in there.
Messages into this fucking triangular ass building that's too complex.
It's crazy. And then the capstone measurement. Height of capstone represents 1/1,000,000th of the time it takes light to travel the circumference of Earth's orbit. Boy, what the fuck?
He ain't want no damn fool, I'll tell you that for sure.
It's crazy, man.
Bird-headed ass.
Velocity of light encoded, astronomical units.
Damn.
So you get the speed of light and shit like that.
And I guarantee you there's still a lot more shit we don't even know about.
Nah, hell no.
Fuck. Now that they discovered those pillars, pretty sure there's shit there that they got to start mapping out. The halls of Amenti. There's shit there you got to start mapping out, calculating, and it's only the beginning.
I was watching some shit not too long ago, nigga, and it was about the King's Chamber.
Okay.
And man, they were doing like some laser scannings and all that, and there was writings and shit like that are on the walls, and it represents the constellations.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you seen that box that's in there with that corner blown off.
Yeah.
And it used to be in the center of the room.
Okay.
And they just found that out. They discovered on the floors where they had fucking pried it up and moved it to that back wall somehow. So
those hairy motherfuckers.
But man, it's fucking crazy. Man, I'm gonna have to try to get you this video, but they're talking about how it could be like a Stargate to where you can travel to the different constellations.
I've heard about Stargates.
But
they found a couple.
They're thinking that the Ark of the Covenant had a big role in this shit. You know what I mean? Because if you take the measurements of that box that's there in the King's Chamber, it's the exact measurements of the Ark of the Covenant.
Really?
Yeah, and the Ark of the Covenant was some type of power device, you know, and
that shit killed a lot of people.
Yeah, it would kill people and shit if you weren't.
60,000 people died.
If you wouldn't handle it right, or if you weren't wearing the fucking the shit to handle it,
die.
It would kill you.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of stories about that.
Hey, it had some type of shit. People were scared of it. They didn't understand what it was. You know, they thought it was some fucking crazy ass magic or some shit like that. But it was just some type of fucking power unit. Something. But that's crazy how it would fit directly in that box in the King's Chamber. And like I said, now y'all know who built the Great Pyramid.
That boy Thoth, that boy
Thoth, that ibis-headed
fucking long ass
and
beak.
Where'd he get that wisdom from? The dweller, my nigga.
Fucking bottom feeder, bro. So this guy was from his planet or where he was from, right?
Yeah,
educating him, telling him come down here. What the fuck is the purpose of making us smart? Why are we special? Why fuck with us? Why not let us figure it out?
Maybe it's some cosmic law or some shit.
Oh, hey, I've heard about cosmic, galactic laws.
Galactic laws and shit like that.
The more I look into it, damn, that's crazy. There's galactic federations and all kinds of shit going on. Trump was just debriefed on some shit like that.
That's crazy shit, ain't it, fam?
Yeah. It's got to be a cosmic law. Fucking push start.
Go help these people, you know.
Go help them. They're fucking stupid.
They're barbarians.
All they're doing is fucking and fighting. You gotta help their ass out. Show them 2 + 2 is 4.
Because our consciousness and the way we live and shit like that affects the fucking ether. It affects everything.
That is true.
Oh,
there's so many theories on that I could get into. But
it's affecting their shit and just time space. The fucking.
I've heard about this. I've heard about that.
It's because everything is one.
Yep, everything's connected.
Like I told you that teaching that Jesus talked about. When they were asking him, show us God, tell us who God is. And he was like, that's like asking a fish what's water. He lives in it. It's all around him. Hey, boy, that was a powerful teaching right there.
Damn.
So basically, God's all around us. The air we breathe, all that shit.
Yeah.
You're right. A fish in water. It was referring to the water as God to the fish.
Damn.
So how do you explain what's all around you? How would the fish explain what the fuck water is, nigga?
Even if he thinks he knows what it is, he's probably only 2% right.
He don't even know, but he's living in it.
He don't know the complexities of the situation.
But he's living in it,
and he's just thriving. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you.
It's hard for him to explain it, but he lives in it, and that's what's keeping him alive every day. That's just a deep fucking teaching. That's a deep thought right there.
Damn.
All right. So let's move on. Thoth reincarnating in other avatars. All right. And Thoth said, down they descended and created bodies, taking the semblance of man as their own. The masters of everything said after their forming, they said, we are they who were formed from the space dust, partaking of life from the infinite all, living in the world as children of men, like and yet unlike children of men. So they were incarnating in these fucking avatars, and they looked like us, but they weren't us.
They got a whole agenda inside of them.
Like and yet unlike the children of men.
Damn.
That's pretty fucking crazy, right? Created bodies. Yeah, they were sent. So it sounds like they were sent here for some type of mission, and I guess that was
a cosmic law. That's probably the best, because I've heard about these. Yeah. I actually have a book on cosmic laws.
Hey, that'd be.
It's a trippy ass.
For
book,
real,
bro.
You started that movie?
Yeah. Hell yeah, trippy, bro.
But what I'm getting from all this is they're just here on some mission. You know, they got Avatar body. You ever seen the movie Avatar?
Yeah, no, I've never seen it.
But man, they're using these Avatar bodies.
Are they really?
To do missions. They're on another planet.
What?
Yeah, hey, damn. Now I'm starting to think they got that fucking movie from these tablets.
Damn.
But yeah, they're using these Avatar bodies to do missions and shit here on Earth.
Okay.
It's crazy, man. All right, let's go on and see what else Thoth says. And Thoth said, their time after time placed their first created bodies so that they might be filled with the spirit of light. 100 years out of each 1,000 must the life-giving light flame forth on their bodies, quickening, awakening the spirit of life. There in the circle from eon to eon sit the great masters living a life not known among men. There in the halls of life they lie sleeping, free flows their soul through the bodies of men. I mean, what the fuck is that even saying?
I know eon. What is it, like 1,000 years?
I get what it's saying, but
fuck, we're talking about some fucking metaphors here, bro.
Man, they're just.
Man, I've actually heard the people who have read the books or the Emerald Tablets, all understood something differently.
And it's crazy though. It does fucking wake you up. And when you go back and watch this video, maybe you'll listen to what some of this is saying. And
what video is it?
Well, this one right here that we're making.
Oh, I thought you were gonna show me a YouTube video or something.
And also you'll hear some of this stuff that I'm reading, and maybe you'll just be working or something while you're listening.
Oh shit.
And you'll be like, damn, does that sound like what I think he says? You know what I'm saying?
And I've always heard that everybody understands it in their way or differently, and I don't know, but yeah, maybe when I play it back.
Okay, so time after time, while their bodies lie sleeping, incarnate they in the bodies of men. So he's talking about these.
While they're sleeping, they reincarnate into men.
So they're sleeping, right? Their bodies, these masters, and they're fucking incarnating into these avatar bodies of men.
Sounds possible. I ain't gonna lie about that.
All right, well, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there.
Okay.
So teaching and guiding onward and upward out of the darkness into the light. So, yeah, just exactly like we said.
Mm-hmm.
They were using these avatar bodies to keep teaching and growing upward out of the darkness into light. They're bringing us humans out of the darkness and shit and into light. So they're helping us, ascend and shit like that.
Okay.
Gain knowledge. So during later ages, the ego of Thoth passed into the bodies of men and the matter described in the tablets as such. He incarnated 3 times, the last time being known as Hermes, the thrice born.
Heard about that one.
You heard about that one, right?
About that one.
All right, so check this out. The 2045 Initiative is a nonprofit organization that develops a network and community of researchers in the field of life extension.
Explain that to me.
All right. The main goal of the 2045 Initiative, as stated on its website, 2045.com, is to create technologies enabling the transfer of an individual's personality to a more advanced non-biological carrier. He's talking about fucking avatars here, fam. And they're working on this right now.
What?
2045.com. You can look this up.
2045.com.
And extending life, including to the point of immortality. We devote particular attention to enabling the fullest possible dialogue between the world's major spiritual traditions, science, and society. So they're talking about now we're gonna be creating these avatars like they were doing back in the day. So we might become immortal and shit like that.
Damn.
And this is real. 2045.com, my nigga.
What? Damn, I want to look into that right now. That's crazy.
All right. As evidenced by the information provided on 2045.com, it appears that we are following into the footsteps of the Atlanteans, who were seeking eternal life in the physical form. Let's take a look at some of the goals being planned by the group of 2045.
All right.
So from the year 2015 to 2020, 2045.com would like to create and supply the world with affordable Android avatars that will be controlled by a system that links people's brains with computers.
Okay.
So I don't know what kind of fucking shit they're creating. Well, I bet if we look into it, they already got some stuff.
It's probably injected with AI, no?
Yeah, and I'm thinking like maybe just starting off slow, like games and shit like that, where you just use your fucking head and you're controlling shit, or a robot.
Bro, did you hear that
robot arms?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The people who lost their arm, they got these fucking robot arms, and the signals from their brain are getting sent to this arm, and
and it's picking it up and actually making the movement.
Yeah, they're picking it. It's crazy. It's crazy the technology they're coming out with.
Bro, you ain't heard about the new Netflix? It's gonna be like a Netflix type of platform, where there's movies, but you make your own movies.
What?
So basically, you just write what script you want. Let's say you put, I want a script about, I don't know, someone falling in love during going to war, and then they meet back up later on, and it'll generate a whole fucking movie for you, and it'll add all the actions, the plot, the climax, the conclusion, but you could also put yourself in the movie.
No shit.
Yeah, through like VR, you know what I'm talking about? So you are now in the movie you just made, and you can literally like talk to people in the movie, but no matter what, the movie still has to continue with the movie.
What the hell?
So you just become another little avatar in the movie.
Oh shit.
So you get to like sit next to the fucking main character, and talk to him like, hey man, how are we gonna do this? He'll answer you, but he's still gonna finish the movie off.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and that's coming too. I'll post it up there. They got some crazy shit.
They're coming out with that already?
Yeah. Crazy shit going on, bro.
Nah, you see what I'm saying? We're getting somewhere, nigga.
We're getting somewhere, bro. Yeah, because that's basically avatars.
The Atlanteans did good, nigga. They did. Well, I don't know. We be fucking shit up too.
We always make a weapon out of everything.
They might be disappointed as a motherfucker in us right now.
We're gonna make a weapon out of it. Trust me. That's what we're good at.
We got bombs and shit like that that could destroy the planet, and we're still living here. God damn. We got missiles pointed at each other on the same fucking planet. What the man? I was looking into some shit, right?
Yeah, what
and some scientists, and I wanted to talk about this on a podcast, so I'm gonna just say a little bit.
Oh, on another podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're seeing something out there in space.
Okay.
And it looks like a fucking spacecraft, nigga. And
what are we talking about?
It's behaving like one too.
Yeah.
And it's like 0.1% that it could be something natural.
Okay.
But it's supposed to be closest to the sun here in October or November.
I heard about this, and they think it's a spaceship, huh?
Yeah, and they believe it's a spaceship.
That shit's blowing up right now.
That's blowing up like crazy.
Possible alien invasion.
And this scientist or whatever this dude is, he's for real about it, you know. He's like for real. Hey, we need to take this serious. But man, I've got to thinking, and I was like, don't stop here, nigga.
No, why? Or why? I gotta hear this. Why?
Well, why would like I just said? Why would you want to stop here, my nigga? We trying to blow each other up, going to war with each other and shit like that.
Yeah, we don't.
Why the hell would you want to stop here, man? You need a job? Or
McDonald's,
you gonna come here? You gonna have to come here and work and all kinds of crazy stuff. It might not be like this on other civilizations.
What are the only species on this earth that pays to live here, huh?
You see what I'm saying? They gonna think we're silly.
Yeah, they'll talk shit about us. We pay taxes to pedophiles.
They gonna be rolling.
They be like, y'all pay taxes to pedophiles?
They gonna be like,
what? Y'all motherfuckers. You know what? Y'all live in y'all's shit.
They gonna be rolling.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
I don't know what the fuck they got going on.
Rolling as they walk to their spacecraft.
It's crazy how dumb we can seem to an outsider, right? Like
we over here talking about territories.
Y'all work?
Yeah,
y'all
but
fighting over land.
You can't go on that land over there.
No,
you live here.
Someone drew a line so you can't pay.
Yeah, what the? You see how silly that sounds?
It is silly. It's a silly concept, but man, we take that shit with bullets.
It sounds silly to an outsider, though.
Yeah.
Like, this is Earth.
Hey, I remember there was one picture that said, "Where are you from?" Someone going to another land. The motherfucker said Earth.
Hey.
I'm from Earth.
They right. You know what I mean? All right. So 2020 to 2025, they would like to create an autonomous life support system in which a human brain can be taken out of a body and kept alive while being linked to a robotic avatar. Their hope is that a person whose body is failing them can live a full life. This is some crazy
So basically
shit.
What you're saying is a disabled person can be put into
or somebody dying, you know, an old person or some shit.
Reset, huh?
They take their brain out, put in a new avatar, and they could live longer.
What?
And this is their goals from 2020 to 2025. Damn, they should have this shit right now.
Oh, bro, they got it, bro.
Well, they just don't give it to us. Only the rich are gonna be able to have that shit. They like, hey, remember we was talking about selling us time?
Yeah, with CRISPR.
What?
Hey, CRISPR, they made a breakthrough not that long ago.
Did they?
I can't remember exactly what it is, but they made a crazy breakthrough not that long ago. I gotta look it up, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was. Selling us time through CRISPR.
I think the price is gonna be your net worth. So let's say, I don't know, example, Elon Musk, he wants 1,000 years. Then we're like, all right, well, give us all your net worth. Either that or fucking die.
Damn.
Imagine, you know. Think about it, bro. I'd pay that shit. I'll just make the money again. If I did it once, I'll do it again.
You got 1,000 more years. Hey, that wouldn't make sense.
Your whole net worth, bro.
Your whole net worth, your whole life.
But
hey,
only
get
the
a
rich
new one. You gonna get you a new one.
Or die.
You got however much longer this avatar is gonna live, and you better fucking hustle so you can get another avatar. You gotta go to the halls of a minty though.
Nah, but hey, they do got technology that's literally over 40 years ahead of what we're given. You know what I'm talking about?
This is crazy. So look, 2030 to 2035.
Yeah.
The group of 2045.com wishes to create immortality by building a computer model of the brain that allows human consciousness to be transferred into the artificial carrier, giving everyone the possibility of cybernetic immortality. So we're just gonna become cybers and shit.
Just some cyber ass motherfuckers, huh?
All right, so 2045. By this date, 2045.com would like to have established a new era for humanity in which the technological brains and transferred minds. Damn, I didn't get the fucking.
Well, we'll be here. We'll be about 50 years old, though.
Nah, we're gonna be here. We're gonna be immortal.
Hey, I'm glad to be alive during this era, bro, or this time, because we're gonna live through a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah.
And now with this shit, fuck.
All right, that's some badass shit, though, huh?
Yeah.
But I mean, look, this is backing up what Thoth was talking about them reincarnating into fucking avatar bodies. How was he making that shit up? He can't make that shit up.
1,000 years ago, my God.
Even if them fucking tablets were, let's say that nigga Maurice Doro made them up. He made them. He would have had to make them up in 1925. That's when he came out with this shit. Even in 1925, for him to be talking about that type of stuff
is
mind blowing in itself.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I see exactly what you mean. So, ain't no way some motherfucker.
Ain't no way he just made that shit up.
Hell no.
Nah, we had to have got this knowledge from this nigga.
It's crazy.
And then him talking about the pyramids and the encoded secrets, and we're finding encoded secrets. Boy, this shit is just all playing out. It's all playing out for himself. The tablets are speaking for themselves.
Yeah, that's for sure.
All right, so let's go on. Man is a star bound to a body until, in the end, he is freed through his strife. Only by struggle and toiling thy utmost shall the star within thee bloom out in new life. He who knows the commencement of all things frees his star from the realm of the night. Whatever he's talking about there, nigga. I mean, I kind of know what he's talking about, but I'd have to break that down a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely have to break that down to me.
We are all beings of photonic light, temporarily trapped in a physical body. We are here to learn and seek wisdom. Those that do not acquire wisdom and understanding are set to reincarnate back into the cycle over and over again.
Yeah, I love that theory.
Those that learn life's lessons and gain knowledge and wisdom will be set free from the reincarnation cycle.
Yep.
And may be able to consciously incarnate at will anywhere in the universe.
You serious?
Yep. Yes, sir. All right. Let me see what else I got here. He said, remember, oh man, that all which exists is only another form of that which exists not. Everything that has being is passing into yet other being, and thou thyself are not an exception. That nigga. He said, consider the law, for all is law. Seek not that which is not of the law, for such exist only in the illusions of the senses. So this is all an illusion, he's saying. The senses and all that shit. And that makes sense if you get into quantum physics.
Yeah, that proves
Wisdom, you see?
36.
Boy, how do you come up with that? For such exist only in illusions of the senses. Oh, he's talking about quantum physics shit right there.
An illusion to the senses. I like that.
36,000 years ago.
Fuck.
Wisdom cometh to all her children, even as they cometh unto wisdom. And that's all I got right there on that. Let me get into this book right quick.
Okay.
And this right here, this is coming from Tablet 4.
Tablet 4?
Tablet 4. Astro Travel in the Merkaba.
Oh, in the Merkaba.
And Merkaba.
Oh, that's the fucking shield they put around themselves. Okay.
So look, list ye, oh man, to the voice of wisdom. List to the voice of Thoth, the Atlantean. Freely I give to thee of my wisdom, gathered from the time and space of this cycle. Master of mysteries, son of the morning, living forever, a child of the light, shining with brightness, star of the morning. Thoth is referring to the cyclical rise and fall of civilizations, just as the Mayans believed that there have already been 4 worlds, and that we are moving into the 5th world now as we enter into the age of Aquarius.
Yeah.
All right. So Thoth said, Thoth, the teacher of men, is of all. Long time ago, I in my childhood lay neath the stars on long buried Atlantis, dreaming of mysteries far above men. Remember I was telling you this out there? He said, then in my heart grew there a great longing to conquer the pathway that led to the stars. Year after year I sought after wisdom, seeking new knowledge, following the way until at last my soul, in great travail, broke from its bondage and bounded away. The above statement refers to astral projection, also known as an out-of-body experience. He said, free was I from the bondage of earth men, free from the body. I flashed through the night, unlocked at last for me was the star space. Free was I from the bondage of night. He said, now to the end of space sought I wisdom, far beyond knowledge of finite men. Far into space, my soul traveled freely.
Damn.
He said, into infinity's circle of light, strange beyond knowledge, were some of the planets, great and gigantic, beyond dreams of men. Yet found I law in all of its beauty, working through and among them as here among men. So he's talking about there's some type of cosmic law going out there, and it keeps everything in balance.
Yeah, I've heard about these things.
Flash forth my soul through infinity's beauty, far through space I flew with my thoughts. Rested I there on a planet of beauty. Strains of harmony filled all the air. Shapes there were, moving in order, great and majestic as the stars in the night. Mounting in harmony, ordered equilibrium, symbols of the cosmic like unto law. He says, many the stars I passed in my journey, many the races of men on their worlds, some reaching highest stars of the morning and some falling low in the blackness of night. Damn. So he's talking about seeing different civilizations and shit. He's coming across all these different planets. The civilizations there are thriving and shit in golden ages.
What?
And some are still in the fucking Stone Age.
Stone Age.
And he said, each and all of them struggling upward, gaining the heights and plumbing to the depths, moving at times in realms of brightness, living through darkness, gaining the light. He said, know, O man, that light isn't thine heritage. Know that darkness is only a veil, sealed in thine heart is brightness eternal. Talking about a civilization here. He said, some I found who had conquered the ether, free of space were they, while yet they were men. He said, using the force that it is the foundation of all things, far in space constructed they a planet, drawn by the force that flows through the all.
Wow.
Condensing and coalescing the ether into forms that grew as they willed. So Thoth had come across men and civilization so advanced that they had mastered control over the fabric of space-time.
Ether, yeah.
He traversing the universe in speeds unimaginable, encountering falling and ascending civilizations. He finds beauty and harmony in faraway worlds. This is a direct reference to the Type 2 civilization. So we got different types of civilizations, my nigga. Oh shit.
Yeah.
You got Type 1, Type 2, Type 3.
Yeah.
And the further you going, different types of civilizations. Man, you got like Type 2, how this civilization is harnesses energy from the sun and shit like that.
Okay.
Instead of using fucking oil and shit like
cables and shit.
Cables and all that.
Cables.
So, man, different types of civilizations out there. You know, that's even something in itself.
Yeah.
Type 1, Type 2, we need to get into that. But it's just crazy how far civilizations can go. You know what but damn, he was astral projecting, and he was coming across different types of planets, my nigga.
In different phases of down to Stone Age, to the Gold Age, to the
Golden
Middle.
Ages. Some people who were fucking
barbaric and shit, everything.
Man, it's crazy ass shit. But what do you think about these tablets, my nigga?
Man, I've been hearing about them since I want to say around 13 years old. But what I think about them is they break, the tablets themselves break the laws of physics. From what I remember, you know, you can pour acid, beat them with hammers.
And they just won't break.
They don't break, deteriorate.
Yeah, I think I've heard about that.
They stand up to the weight of time.
Yeah. And that's what he built stuff for, you know.
And I've even heard that they went missing or something. But man,
I heard they were in the Vatican.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everything that is in that, you know, phenomenon, you know, is in the fucking gets stolen and taken to the Vatican.
Knowledge and wisdom.
And no one can fuck with the Vatican, bro. Down to remote viewers, bro. There's guards.
That's crazy.
How do you hire a spirit guard? I don't know how that works.
Get in that motherfucker.
Gosh, that's a good fucking question. Damn,
we need Thoth to
I need to show you a picture of the Pope standing in front of a puddle of water.
What?
His reflection in the puddle, right next to him is two men.
What?
Yeah, but you know, in real life, there's nobody there. But in the puddle of the reflection, there's two men right beside him.
Shit.
Yeah, these guys got some secrets. You know what I'm saying?
Man, they know knowledge.
They know some shit.
They got some good knowledge, man.
But the thing I would say about the Emerald Tablets, man, they
spoke for themselves.
They fuck with my head. I will say that. They've always fucked with my head, especially I read a part of it when I was younger. Just the stuff I read, I was like, man, it's too much for my head, you know. I wasn't ready for that information.
When I was reading them, you know, I had to be by myself and shit, and when you're reading it by yourself and it's quiet and shit like that, you can take shit in better. You take this shit in and you could break it down more to yourself in your head.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of fucking wisdom in there, and it helps.
Man, I'm really interested on the astral projection, the remote viewing, all that shit. Yeah. Because, man, you've told me some shit that I'm like, damn, bro, like that's crazy. I'm real interested. We still gotta get more
into that in there, and
yeah,
he gives you
like a step by step.
He gives you 7 names to use.
What?
For what? It's like Untanas and Simvera, and they're really not names, but as I'm speaking those names or words, it's giving off a fucking frequency. You know what I'm saying? Like Untana, Simvera, and he tells you to get in a room and shit like that with low light. He tells you all this shit.
Fucking damn near summoning a demon, it sounds like, but nah, as crazy as it sounds, I know it's not that, but I know what you mean. It's got a lot to do with the vibrations.
The vibrations and, you know, from your voice.
Yeah.
I don't know, it just, man, that's crazy, that actual projection shit.
I love getting into that shit.
He said he was fucking, his body was resting on Earth and he was fucking out there in space, just flying through fucking.
Going into avatars.
Civilization. Man, how do you make that shit up? That's what I'm saying. You know, a lot of people are debate about whether they were real or not.
They'll doubt that shit
but
quick.
Look at this shit. You can't fucking beat that the shit that it was being talked about.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, for sure, bro.
You can't make that type of shit up.
Yeah.
Not in 1925 and damn.
Talk about shit that weren't even being done at that time.
Damn sure not 36. Well, I mean, if Thoth was here 36,000 years ago,
yeah,
that would be the only fucking explanation for this type of knowledge and shit like that.
Man, and it's overwhelming. I'll tell you that for sure.
For him to say he built a great pyramid, boy, y'all coming up with mud ramps and all this bullshit. Just go ahead.
But I've heard he did build the pyramid.
Yeah.
If there's one thing I remember that I read back, you know, when I read it, the little bit I read, I remember reading that Thoth built the pyramids.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know,
for what reason I don't know, but I do know he's responsible for that.
There was there's hieroglyphs there inside the pyramids and shit, and Egyptians will tell you themselves that Thoth ruled over the land of Egypt for thousands of years. Thousands of years. They, you know, it's not just in the tablets. The hieroglyphs are saying this shit.
Man, that's crazy. I even remember reading that Thoth brought mathematics, time, like the, you know, the clock.
Yeah.
What else? Mathematics, alchemy,
like
science, agriculture.
Well, that's where alchemy came from. Kim, the land of Kim.
Alchemy. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, and it's crazy because if you go on Google and be like, you know, who discovered the clock? Some dude named Robert Bush, something, you know, some bullshit. Just like, nah, it's a little bit deeper than that. Nah, that shit was brought to us.
Nah, we had but you gotta know the cosmos and shit like that in order to, I feel like, even make a fucking clock. Cause you gotta know where the Earth is.
To even begin.
Like, you know, like right now it's in the summer.
Yeah.
You know, where you gotta know that.
You gotta know where the fuck. Yeah. That's true.
The constellations, you gotta be a smart
motherfucker.
Yeah. And we didn't just come up with that shit ourselves. You know, they talking about evolution, came out of a fucking cave, created fire, and then somehow we know that it's
evolution
summertime.
Story.
Somehow we knew it was summer. We created a clock.
Yeah.
We came up with 1, 2, 3, 4. Where, you know what I'm saying? That knowledge came from somewhere, man. You're counting numbers, pi, all that shit.
Pi is crazy.
Pi's everywhere too. You know.
I didn't realize how fucking a mystery pi is, and how it's crazy. Man. Supposedly, the secrets of the universe are hidden within pi.
Yeah, it would make sense.
I don't know how. I don't know, but pi is crazy.
It could tie into the fingerprint.
Right.
What was that called?
The Fibonacci sequence.
The Fibonacci.
God's fingerprint.
Yeah. Yes, sir. It could tie into that shit, you know. But
I wouldn't doubt it.
We got to get into that Fibonacci shit one of these days.
An episode?
Yeah, an episode.
The Fibonacci sequence is fucking crazy. I'm actually gonna cover it on the fucking on the crop circles. But yeah, bro, the fucking it's God's fingerprint.
It's, man. So there goes the Emerald Tablets for you guys.
Right.
Hey, this is a good book right here.
This is gonna be a part 2.
Good ass book right there.
Look, point it to.
Which one? Here.
Oh, it's because now it's on.
Oh.
Emerald Tablets. But yeah, most definitely.
By Billy Carson.
Man, I wonder if you've seen them. But yeah, shit, I guess we'll cut the episode right there.
Hey, we got a Bigfoot episode coming up.
Right, fucking Bigfoot.
We're gonna go out there in the wilderness and
Fucking find Bigfoot.
And find Bigfoot, and we're going to try to podcast it out.
So, hell yeah. Hey, we can do a podcast out there.
Yeah.
We'll do something for sure.
We're going to do something. We got Bigfoot coming up for y'all.
Hell yeah.
All right, stay tuned.
All right, hell yeah, stay tuned.